So this is carrier, condenser, two-stage compressor, and what I have here is a broken blade, fan blade. This is ECM condenser fan motor. I don't know if I can zoom this in. This is the part number. That's a GE, and on here come on, don't this. Yep, that just zoomed. Yep, okay, so there is ECM condenser fan motor. It's not coming on. This might be bad ECM or because of the fan blade broke. So what we have here, the ECM is controlled by two low voltage wires. Those are blue and yellow. Of course power is off, so always have power off. Blue is connected to PW2 and yellow is connected to PW1. So those are the low voltage wires. We also have high voltage wires and the ground. So high voltage wires are here, black and brown. It's connected to this right here. And the ground wire is obviously connected to just the chassis of the condenser. Alright, so inside there we have a control. I believe this is a filter because I see the schematic over there. The model number is 10DR CS Charlie G5, and it has input side, which is 240 right here, two wires go in there. There is the output, which is load. It's connected to ECM condenser fan motor. Next step diagnosing this be, I want to make sure that I get 240 volts right here, and then I also want to make sure that one of these terminals sending low voltage signal to the ECM. Once I do this, then I know that ECM having power, ECM having the signal, and it's still not coming on. That basically be burnt ECM condenser fan motor. I'll go step by step. I want to make sure that this component, which is not very common to come across, and I'll do a little research on this one as well. It says Delta Electronics, made by Delta Electronics. It says EMI filter, and then it says line. So EMI filter and line. This is some kind of filter, some kind of protection for the ECM, I'm pretty sure. I'll do more research once I get to the computer, obviously. So the schematics here is there's capacitors. I see the capacitors. I see also that there are coils in there inside, and I'll do more research. But at this point, all I care about is I want my, I want here to be 240 volts. Once I have that, and once I have the PW1 or PW2 signal, then I know that ECM is getting proper signals and it's not running. Alright, let me go ahead and do this. I don't think I can do this with one hand, so time after time I'll just have recorded. I'll record it and we'll see what we come across. So far I disconnected here from this filter circuit, I guess, the power wires for the ECM, and I'm getting 240 volts. I'm getting 240 volts. The compressor just went to overload, went to yes, high temperature limit just kicked. So here, let me check, make sure it's constantly giving 240. It is giving me 240, so that's good. The next thing is the PWM, PW1 or PW2 signals. And I'm pretty sure the board is okay too, but I want to confirm that the board is okay. So I'm shut the power, install these 240 volt connections back. Does not matter which one goes where, but let me pause this for a second to install. Got this reconnected, so we got 240 volts. Next thing is I'm going to check the low voltage signals and see what happens. So it just went to overload, and the board is flashing 4 flashes. I'm pretty sure this board needs to be resetted. So the way you reset this, you disconnect the power from it, and that way it will reset. Okay, once you disconnect the power wire, the board will lose power and then it will reset. So I just disconnected the R. I'm gonna reconnect it back, and we'll see. Still waiting until it resets. Alright, so just reset it. The board just resetted itself. It's ready to be checked. So the next thing be, once I have this disconnect plug back in and apply the power to it, then what I'm going to check is make sure that I'm getting signal at PW1 or PW2. Once I'm getting signal there, then I know that ECM is getting 240 and the signal, and it's still not working. Then I can conclude it's a bad condenser fan motor. We'll see in a minute. So I checked it. I'm getting signal to it, to the ECM, so the motor is bad. I just could not do it with the video, and I really need 2 hands, and I really need to be careful here because of so many wires are live. I just carefully check that, and I believe the next step be replacing this ECM motor. As far as the age, this condenser is 3998. It's 1998. Worked about over 21 years, I guess, at least 20 years. So alright, we'll see. Once we replace, we can confirm all these findings at that point. Thanks for watching.